2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, I'm your host, the man sitting in the middle, Ernie Johnson, with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Boy, what a treat. The NBA postseason begins. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Looking at the Lakers, they come into the playoffs as the 4th seed in the Western Conference, and both 4 and 5 seeds look strong. This has the makings of a great series. And tipping off the series tonight, Kenny, when you're entering a game one, what are you trying to establish?
You're just trying to get into the mind of your opponent. You're trying to get in that space, be aggressive, and take care of the basketball. Because once you get in their mind, you never leave.
What am I thinking right now? Get into my mind. What am I thinking right now?
You're like, what is Shaq going to say next?
No.
What?
Thinking about a tuna melt.
Oh.
That would be good.
Okay.
Shaq, what you got?
Well, if things don't go your way up front, don't get discouraged. Be willing to make adjustments if something isn't working. You got in my mind in the 94-95 finals when you swept us.
Yes. You know how we got in his mind? You know what I heard? Those are the birds that I heard inside his mind.
You know what I'm thinking right now?
Toast with that tuna melt.
Grilled bread on that.
Oh, grilled toast, same thing. Panini.
Shadamas knows
Man,
all.
you are.
Especially when it comes to food.
Oh,
he's in your mind, Ernie.
Oh, man. Give me that tuna melt.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Round 1 in the Western Conference begins. The Lakers face a familiar opponent, but a new challenge. The start of what the entire season has led up to. Now, behind the roar of thousands, they march confidently into battle against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. And along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And alongside us tonight, we have a very special guest you're going to enjoy. 5-time NBA champion, 9-time all-defensive first-team selection. Laker legend, the terrific Kobe Bryant. Kobe, great to see you. We're so excited to have you.
No, thank you. I wouldn't miss a chance to stop by and call a game with you.
You still watch a lot, don't you?
I do. I'm a big fan.
We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Take a look at the Lakers. In a 7-game series, they have the home crowd advantage. You can feel it in the air, guys. But will they be able to start this series with the win?
And, well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially. Lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5 are Grant and Noel. Westbrook and Ferguson, their backcourt, and it's George in at the small forward position. Kobe, I can only imagine the hours you spent studying the legends who came before you, Michael Jordan, and probably other players as well.
Well, yeah, because you have to ask yourself the question is, why are these moves that are being executed working? Right. It's not good enough just to look at them and say, okay, they work. I'm going to go out and try to do the same thing. That's not good enough. You have to try to understand why they work. And then other situations, why didn't they work?
But I always thought, too, you put your special spin on it. You followed this roadmap, but then you took the exit ramp and then put your own spin, own feel on the move or play.
Well, yeah, because we both had different teams, right? He had a different cast of characters that he played with. He had a different role and different responsibility than I had on my team. So I've had to kind of adjust those things in the timing of our games and when we attack and when we facilitate and all those other things. But the basics of the game remain the same, whether it's myself, whether it's Michael, whether it's Jerry West, those things are all consistent.
5 on the clock. Here's Grant. The kick out to Westbrook. It's another look. That's tipped.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's James. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That
not many are finishing better than LeBron James around the rim. Too strong and too good.
Grant outside. Out left to the wing. Westbrook against Ball. Westbrook with the bucket. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ball, the pass to James. Here's shake and bake. Back to LeBron. To the inside. McGee. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, there's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Westbrook kicks to George. Off target from outside. Los Angeles leading by 6. And as the focal point offensively, reading the defense, so critical to have that split-second reaction and trying to figure out where their defense is going in such a short time frame. It's amazing.
Well, that's part of the magic trick because it's already figured out, right, through film. So when I watch a game, I know what their coverages are, right? So I know
you could figure out what, and because there's so many coverages. I mean, let's face it.
But you know, they all kind of do the same thing, right? So when you watch the game, you know, if I'm preparing for Bulls or preparing for whoever, I can look and see what their defensive packages are because they can't just throw something new in there, right? Because they've been doing this defense since training camp.
Right.
So you're generally going to see the same rotation. So now I can put guys on the floor and set up the pieces to take advantage of that rotation.
And the Thunder making a change here. Morris is checked in. Here's Ball. Here's shake and bake. And again, the Lakers no good.
And something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another. And you need both elements working together.
Ingram outside. Buries the 20-footer. Ingram's got 5.
And it's easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. His size, the long arms, the shooting ability. The D has no clue as to what to do.
Here's Ferguson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Ball. It's tipped.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
And it's the Lakers ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. James outside. From deep three-point range. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Yeah, he has that kind of range, but maybe not that time the best judgment. That is a good option. You could throw that ball just about anywhere, even the top of the square. Jeremy Grant ripping one off.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Shake and bake passes to LeBron. Here's shake and bake. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Shake and bake's got his first 3 points of the game. In the NBA, because the players are so individually great and we all know about them, and the league pushes them in that direction. You know, you got the torch from Michael, you then gave it to LeBron. For that, you know, it was Dr. J, and how I find that amazing how the torch is passed from one great player to another, yet each are so individual in their accomplishments. Did you like receiving it, and did you like passing it on?
Yeah, I love both, you know, the receiving and then passing it on, because it's an infinite cycle. It's an infinite loop. And the game just continues to evolve and players continue to grow. And so I was happy to be a part of that chain after watching it for so many years growing up, from, you know, Magic and Larry, and then to Michael, and then to myself and LeBron, and now whoever comes next. It's an infinite loop, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Lizotte missing both free throws. And Kobe talking about passing the torch. Do you actually say, hey, you're taking over when I leave the game? And then on top of that, did Jordan say the same thing to you? Hey, Kobe, it's your league now. Take it.
No, it becomes apparent when you start winning championships. That's the teller, right? Can you lead a team to win a championship? And not just one, but multiple championships. And that's what determines who gets the torch next.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so Grant will bring it up for Oklahoma City. 9-point game. Here's Ferguson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to George. Lets it go from deep. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shake and bake. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Tyson Chandler is checked in for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Brandon Ingram. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Schroeder's checked in. Now here's Ball. Has to shake and bake. Clock at 4. Pulls up on the wing. It's not going to go for him. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. And Kobe, one aspect that always stood out about your career and dedication was your work ethic. What motivated you to continue to work hard, even into your last year in the NBA, when your body sometimes would say, no more work, right? No more work.
Yeah, I love the process. I love the process more than the actual game, because it's a puzzle. You have to figure out how things are going to work. Okay, my ankles won't loosen up. How do I get them to loosen up? Right? Contrast there, stretch, modalities, strength training. Right? So it's a constant
That would
puzzle.
take hours and hours and hours.
Yeah. Very tedious things. But it's like a quest. You're trying to figure out what's going to work. Right? It's the little challenges along the way that always kept me interested.
Here's Kuzma. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Kuzma's got his first basket of the night.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And I'm loving what I'm seeing, the passion that they're playing with up and down the floor.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
And some changes here for the Lakers. And Stevenson's checked in for LeBron. Caldwell Pope comes in for Shake and Bake. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Felton comes in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Felton. From 13 feet, it goes down. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Schroeder against Rondo. Stevenson kicks to Kuzma. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kuzma's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Schroeder with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Here's George. Here's Patterson. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, Patterson usually on the perimeter, this time down on the inside, doing a little bit of damage.
And Kobe, you look at the different styles and different approaches the teams employ. How much input did you have to say, hey, this is what I'm seeing, this is how I think we should play?
Yeah, well, that was the beauty about Phil's system, the triangle, is that the players had to take the responsibility of making it what it was. Right? He gave us a format to play out of, and he gave us the structure. But within that structure, you have a myriad of options.
Right.
And it's our responsibility, it was Michael's and Scotty's responsibility, to figure out how to put Luke Longley, how to put Derek Fisher in the right spot on the floor to take advantage of the defense that you're facing.
Sounds complicated.
No, but when you look at it, like the triangle, it spells things out very simplistically because you have rules.
Right.
When you have rules, then it's very easy to say, okay, when this happens, this happens. When that happens, this happens, right? So it makes the game very, very easy to measure. And so things don't happen on accident, right? They happen with intent.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
Lakers leading by 6. Rondo dishes to Stevenson. Back to Rondo. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
No, that's a good call. Just keep arguing with the officials because they change that call all the time. Not.
And George kicks it over to Schroeder. Pass to Patterson. Kobe, you love to take over a game. You're scoring everything you did. Who are the players you faced, though, who held their own against you defensively, that were always something maybe that you really enjoyed playing because you knew they were so good defensively?
Tony Allen, he was my all-time favorite to go against. I loved going against Tony
monster,
Allen.
huh?
He was amazing. Well, he didn't ask for any help ever. It wasn't like, I'm going to send Kobe down here and come for the trap. He wasn't asking for help. He was like, no, me and you. No matter how many times I hit him, no matter how many times I scored him, he was still there every single time. And I loved competing against him. Raja Bell is why I loved competing against Raja.
There were some battles with you and him when you played with Phoenix.
Yeah, because there was no back down.
Yes,
right?
none.
Eric Snow, Bruce Bowen, I liked a lot. He played the game differently. He tried to frustrate you and all these things. So I was fortunate enough to go up against some really top defenders. Kawhi, I didn't get a chance to see much because it was later in my career.
That'd have been a good matchup.
I would have loved it.
And here's Rondo after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Stevenson finds Rondo. .102 left to play in the first. Here's Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Kuzma's got 10.
Well, this guy is just shredding the defense right now. He's hitting any shots he's putting up.
Thunder trailing by 8. Thunder passes to Patterson. George against Stevenson. Puts up a 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
He seems to be forcing just a little bit out there. He needs to play a little calmer, a little smarter, with a little bit more poise if they're going to win this one.
Now here's Schroeder. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Morris. Chandler with the block.
Chandler takes his defense seriously. That's what he gets paid for, utilizing his outstanding length to stifle shooters.
And that one, good. And now a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
Here's George. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a pass available there for Paul George, but he spots that small crease, he fires the ball through it, and he gets it to his open man.
And Kobe, you've made no apologies throughout your career about being a scorer, but how do you strike that balance between getting buckets and keeping your teammates involved?
Well, it's a thin line, especially for scorers, because when you're locked into that mentality, it's very easy. It's almost like a racehorse. You're racing with blinders on. You don't see anything else. You have one focus, right? And so it becomes a matter of trying to understand when to attack throughout the course of the game. For the first 3 quarters, maybe I'll lay back. Or maybe even it's just the first quarter, and then close out the first half strong. So you go into halftime with some momentum. But then at the end of the game, that's when you put the blinders back on and you really race for that finish line. And so everything in between just becomes a matter of setting up the pieces so that then you can close the game out the right way. So that's how I thought about it.
And I can sense by the way you described this that you had to know your teammates' game as well as your own game.
Well, yeah, you got to know how they're feeling going into the game.
Yeah.
Right? Does Pau Gasol have it tonight? How's LO feeling tonight? Right? You got to be able to measure those things. And, if you feel like the team's going to get off to somewhat of a sluggish start, that's when you kick it into high gear immediately. Right? And so it's a bit of a guessing game, but it's more so being able to spend the time with your teammates and talk to them. And that'll help you gauge a little bit better.
Schroeder kicks to Patterson. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. The drive by Schroeder, and he dunks it down.
Lightning quick first step from Schroeder. Phenomenal at throwing down that one on the drive.
Rondo against Schroeder. Pass to Kuzma. Fires the 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
And it's Noel missing.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Man, what a missed opportunity there. Really just came down to some poor timing.
Launches a 3. Kuzma can't get it to go. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 6. Patterson, that's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Kobe, you're so decorated in every way individually and as a teammate with the 5 championships. Of all the things, the All-Star games, the All-Defense, all the individual things you've accomplished, what is the one thing you might cherish? And you may have alluded to it with the championships, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but at the end of the day, is that the one thing above everything else that you covet?
No. The fact that I can look in the mirror and honestly say I gave everything to the game. Right?
That was obvious.
That's the thing, right? You don't want to feel like you've left anything on the table. There's no stone left unturned. I gave everything to the game that I possibly could. That, to me, is the biggest accomplishment.
What a feeling.
Yeah.
Outside Rondo, and stolen by Noel. Schroeder outside. Dishes it to Patterson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Patterson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Patterson being a little more assertive in the offense here tonight, ready to shoot that time off the direct pass.
Patterson against Kuzma. And he makes that one.
Yeah, Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around him. Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
Ingram kicks to Chandler. Outside Rondo. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to Diallo. Patterson with it. He's covered by Rondo. Back to Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
Patterson in a groove right now, very confident with his ability in this game to score the basketball.
Timeout called the Lakers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for Chandler. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Shake and Bake's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. Grant outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now Ingram. He's got 5. Ball, the pass to McGee. Back to Ball. James in the post, working on Grant, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
Yeah, they're really trying to sell it out there, but the official just, he ain't buying.
Westbrook scanning the floor, kicks it to Noel. He dishes it to Schroeder. Again, Oklahoma City.
He's such a strong offensive player. Schroeder is capable of knocking down some mid-range shots if you give him some room.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Ball, the pass to James. A fader. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Thunder with the lead. Westbrook kicks it over to Schroeder. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Here's Ingram. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. There's Noel. McGee with the block. And he recovers it. Nobody near Schroeder. Drops in the tray. Schroeder's got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City. Ball dishes to James. Pass to Shake and Bake. From deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Here's Ferguson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here is Ball. To the middle. Inside shot. And James with a nice bucket inside. And it's a 3-point Laker lead.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Grant kicks it over to Schroeder. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Westbrook. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Westbrook's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, that's a Westbrook mindset right there. I'm going through you. Doesn't allow his focus to be shaken, even when the defense gets a little bit nasty.
And a deep 3 from James. Westbrook pulls it in. Oklahoma City shooting in this game 45%. Ferguson, the pass to Schroeder, and that one drops. Schroeder's got 9 points.
Trying to get more confident shooting from the interior. Schroeder wants to keep adding some elements to the offensive end of his game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Grant kicks to Ferguson. Back to Grant. Six on the shot clock. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by James. That one goes in.
Well, he can go around you or he can go over you. Sometimes Russell Westbrook can even go through you.
James finds McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Then for the Thunder, Morris is checked in for Noel. Paul George comes in for Terrence Ferguson. That's Felton in for Dennis Schroeder. Morris kicks to Westbrook. With some arc, Grant outside. Felton against Ball, stolen by McGee. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by McGee. That's 12 points for LeBron.
It's so difficult to stop him. Even when you hit him or pull at him or tug him or talk to him, but none of it works.
Felton kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Grant. To the paint. Outside for George. 5 to shoot. A fadeaway. That one off the back iron and out.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade. He sunk that 3 in the first. That's yet to make another one.
Here's Westbrook. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
I love the pace he's playing with, letting his offense come to him naturally and then building upon this lead for his team.
Grant against James. Stolen by George. 1:31 left here in the second.
Got to get out of his compass and just try to find himself right now and get himself going.
Kobe, I know you can't stay any longer, but I just want to say thank you on behalf of all of our fans watching and playing the game tonight. Always a pleasure to have you drop by our broadcast.
No, thank you for having me, man, and anytime.
There he is, the legendary Kobe Bryant. And Brent, we know just how competitive Kobe was as a player, and it's always nice to hear a more reflective side of him when he joins us here in the booth.
Funny the things that you notice, Kevin, when you're in the booth here versus the role that you play as a player, especially for a guy who lives and breathes basketball like Kobe Bryant.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
You talk to opposing coaches and how they scheme for LeBron James. The amazing thing is they talk about how he sees every facet of the game, not just what he needs to run, but how it is that he can make it difficult for opposing offenses.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
Yeah, really trying to sell it out there, but the official just, he ain't buying.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Back to Felton. In the corner, George with it. 6 to shoot. Over Caldwell Pope, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's George finishing it off.
Good chance to see Paul George burst that time.
24 seconds left in the first half. Grant against LeBron. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Fade away, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. LeBron's got 16.
LeBron James just plays with so much ease, even with the shot clock winding down.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Thunder. They're up by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Tyson. Looks like two different teams after the loss. What's the difference?
Well, we just can't allow them to stay around close. You know, last night we had a letdown. Tonight we got to do a better job of getting down, staying our ground, playing defense, and taking advantage of this game.
Tyson, thanks a lot for your time. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO. Standing room only.
Ooh, nice.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Shaq here. Got Kenny the Jet. Looking at the Thunder, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting them. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard yet, but they need to pick it up. This is a game they can win. If they come out hustling in the second half, they can win.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
how about the opening half of basketball he played? I mean, so much riding on this game, and he came out with a sense of urgency to start.
Yeah, proving that this moment for him is really not that big a deal, something we already know. Expect them to lean on him heavily down the stretch.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round one in the NBA playoffs. The Lakers trail. So the Thunder 5 right now. The forwards, George and Grant. Westbrook and Ferguson, their backcourt. And it's Noel in at the center, locking down the middle. There's shake and bake. James outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's shake and bake. No good with the triple. The Thunder shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Ferguson. That 3 off the mark. The Lakers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Ball dishes to LeBron. The dunk by LeBron.
And you can't give LeBron James that much room off the pick. He doesn't need much space to get that shot off.
Westbrook kicks to Grant. To the right side. Outside, George. There's the triple. Rebound the Lakers. Ball's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Floats it up for James. Up high to Steph the alley-oop.
LeBron gets behind the eyes of the defense for the highlight reel, James.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Habit. Pass to Grant. Pulls it up. The Lakers with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
On the wing, James. He's covered by Grant. And he makes that one. And it's a 5-point Laker lead.
Yeah, couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half, minus that one miss. 3 of 4 now from the field right now in the second half.
Noel passes to Grant. And Noel throws it down.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
Well, you love the NBA, but some of these guys have the DNA. He also outworks everybody. Filthy combination.
To the inside. And the dunk by Grant.
Westbrook draws so much attention, so takes advantage there, finds a teammate.
Ball dishes to James. And there's the pass to Shaken. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 6 assists in the game.
When the guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end, anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
Grant gets a wide open look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Hart comes in for Shake and Bake. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. George finds Grant. And he's finally able to knock one down. Grant's got 4 this quarter.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game.
That's tipped. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Grant. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And stolen by LeBron. Stevenson outside. Pass to Hart. Now Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over.
Well, this is where you have to sharpen up your passing. That's a careless turnover.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Diallo, he's checked in for Ferguson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Los Angeles leading by 4. Stevenson outside. Passes to Hart. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Noel's got 8 rebounds in this game. Schroeder looking over the floor. Good on the three-point shot. Patterson's got 15 points.
Great sign when Patterson's connecting from deep. Everything for this offense starts to loosen up.
James kicks to Rondo. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Here's James. The rebound by Paul George. George has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Stolen by Stevenson. And here we go. And the dunk by James.
Well, it looks like he's got just one of those good feels tonight. That means trouble for the opponent.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. You look at James, what a contribution.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And here now the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Schroeder passes to Patterson. And Noel with the basket on the assist by George. Noel's got 4 points now in the quarter. Patterson against LeBron. Stevenson outside. Here's Hart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. James finds Stevenson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Lakers lead by 4. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. With the fadeaway. And it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 15.
And Paul George in the mid-range area just dominating that possession.
James, the pass to Hart. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Noel's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Inside with a tie. The shot will not fall. And it's the Lakers the other way. Nobody near Stevenson. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's George. LeBron with the block.
LeBron using his length that time perfectly. When he's in the area, you can't throw up anything lazy.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. 2 shots. And he knocks down the first one. Markieff Morris is checked in for Patterson. Second free throw, no good. Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Schroeder. It's rebounded by Rondo.
Well, that was an easy one there. Just a missed opportunity.
Well, sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
Fader on the way. A nice shot by LeBron. James has got 11 points here in just the second half.
LeBron James has developed that outside shot effective from that area on the floor.
Schroeder kicks to George. Banked in off the glass. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, fantastic awareness, finishing with ease at the rim, and the defense was just not a factor.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. And the Lakers with another miss.
He has got a lot of confidence in his game. You have to if you think you can knock one down from there.
Yeah, and let's not get on him too much, but that shot is also a little irresponsible.
Count it. George has got 19 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Rondo finds James. Kuzma with it. Back to LeBron. This one for three. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Well, you got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handle.
Rondo passes to Caldwell-Pope. The dish now to LeBron. Over Morris. The shot's good from LeBron. He's got 29 points.
It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
Here's George, and then George with the jam.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
The three from LeBron. Thunder with the rebound. Noel's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Rondo with the steal. Clark kicks to Kuzma. No good on the triple. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. The three from George. That shot off the mark. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And James gets it to go. LeBron's got 31.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Schroeder outside to the wing right side. George looking over the floor. Back to Felton. Offensive rebound. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Noel. Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for LeBron. Shake and Bake comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. Both free throws good from Noel. The Lakers trail. Caldwell-Pope outside. Ball kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Now the pass to Shake and Bake. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Shake and Bake's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Los Angeles. Caldwell-Pope against Schroeder. Morris right side. Shoots over Kuzma. The Thunder with another miss.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Shake and Bake. Caldwell-Pope left side. Stolen by George. Here's Felton. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
This is what Paul George gives you offensively, a guy who can create for himself, obviously, but he can do it for others and do it at a high level.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. And then for Oklahoma City, Grant, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Terrence Ferguson comes in for George. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Dennis Schroeder. That's good from Raymond Felton. 1:15 left to play in the third. Ball, the pass to Shaken from 13. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. Felton kicks to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. He was all alone on that one. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Now here's Ingram. Tight defense on him. Passes it to Shaken. Launches a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Here's Ferguson and the powerful one-handed slam.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
Now here's Ingram. Fade away. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Thunder lead by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Shake and bake out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Ingram in at the 3. Free throw good, Westbrook.
Well, on top of everything else that you get from Russell Westbrook, you get some good foul shooting. Important trait for any point guard and great scorer in the league. Find your way to the line.
Out to the right wing. Kuzma with it. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Shake and Bake. The Thunder pull it in.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game. And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Now Ball. Ingram outside. Good work defensively by Morris.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Paul George, he's checked in for the Thunder. The Thunder leading by 6. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. To the middle.
And doing their best to maximize possessions, just staying focused with this lead.
Well, it isn't much, but they've been able to capture some of the momentum of this game and increase their advantage.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. A About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Poked away. Clock at 6. Here's LeBron. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. LeBron's got 33.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Pass to Grant, uncovered. Shot clock reset for Oklahoma City.
Well, the triple-doubles haven't just come along because the 10 rebounds are all defensive. Russell sneaks in, grabs a no-rebound, a second possession.
And here is Ball. Now the pass to Shakin. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
He's been a little bit disappointing in this game. However, his team has his back. They need a little bit more help from him.
James against George. Pass to Shakin. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Grant's got his 5th rebound in this one. A 3-ball. George, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
James misses. The Thunder leading by 8. Ferguson, the pass to Grant. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Kuzma. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Kuzma's got 21.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
And Westbrook, here we go. McGee with the block. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
Yeah, and therein lies the trick, discussing ways to be aggressive, but not committing turnovers.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. He's got them pretty fired up, Kevin.
Ball against Westbrook. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by George.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Morris, left side. Ferguson kicks to Grant. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
He has to be frustrated out there right now. His teammates are really picking up the slack for a lackluster offensive night.
Outside, George. Pass to Ferguson. Inside, Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And to me, this is why they're winning, guys. Unlikely players stepping up huge against a defense that's really nowhere to be found.
There's the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. The shot by George, wide open. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Noel's checked in. Ball against Westbrook. Here's Ball. James, the pass to Kuzma. Here's the hook. And the bank shot is good. Kuzma's got 23.
They can't be frustrated at him tonight. He's doing his job. Like to see his guys step up a little more.
Here's Ferguson. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shake and bake passes the ball. No good from outside. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Ferguson. Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Shake and bake passes the ball. There's shake and bake. He's covered by Westbrook.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Pass to Ferguson. On the wing, George. Grant outside. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
It's hard to guard when he's that close. Grant really good at drawing the defense in to foul him.
The free throw drops for Grant. Los Angeles making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. And Grant drops them both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Ball dishes to Ingram. Knocked away. Ingram against George. Good work there as it goes. George has got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City. And the Lakers with possession here. Ingram passes to Shake and Bake. That one, no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And where's the fight defensively? I mean, you need stops to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night.
And there's the pass to Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. And that one, good. Kuzma's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
And George kicks to Grant. Lob pass to George. And George with the stuff.
Now, Paul George right now invested fully in this game and on both ends of the floor. Relentless on offense thus far.
Pass to Shake and Bake. Back to Ball. Three-pointer on the way. And he's good. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. George against Ingram. Back to George. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Takes a 3. Doesn't go that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. A wide open look here for Kuzma. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing this second half in the mud.
Passes it to Ferguson. George against Ingram. Second shot opportunity. In deep. George drops it in. George has got 34 points.
Well, Paul George doesn't get up a ton on jump shots. That time elevated a little bit more and still made the J.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
What a way to start the series. If this game is any indication, he's going to be an unstoppable force the next few games. LeBron up top, defended by George. Fades away. Off the left rim and out.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. The drive by LeBron. Can't hit from in close.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Here's shake and bake. That three off the mark. The Thunder leading by 14. Outside Westbrook. But they recover it.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Well, that's Paul George's game. Most accurate when somebody's feeding him and he's got his feet set.
James looking around. Over George. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Well, something in this frame for sure, but when you're out of rhythm, sometimes it's better to play the role of being the facilitator.
He gets that one.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in game one of the series for the Thunder.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Paul George.
Well, he could not be stopped on offense. Super efficient tonight. There wasn't a lot the defense could do.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for George. Diallo comes in for Terrence Ferguson. And it's Felton in for Russell Westbrook. To the middle, here's Felton. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Icing on the cake right there, fellas, for what has been just a phenomenal performance.
Well, they are the mayors of City Hall in Blowout City. These guys were locked and loaded tonight, not to be denied.
The pass to Shaken and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Nader's checked in. Now here's Felton. Pass to Nader. Here's Diallo. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Nader, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Ball with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
Felton with the ball. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together. And we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.